Hey, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be playing some Sea of Thieves today. Great start. We already have a crewmate.
Yo, what up?
We're gonna be flying the flag of the Merchant Alliance today. So that means, as with any start to Sea of Thieves, we need to spend quite a bit of money gathering up supplies, munitions, and any additional cargo that we may need for the voyage.
Seems like a nice enough dude.
After a short conversation with my crewmate, he decided that the plans for the voyage weren't really what he was looking for, which is fine, and we now have been deserted. We are still going to load up the cargo and make way with the plans that we have set forth.
Let's see, how many more do we need? Just one, that's what I thought.
Making our way over to the map, as I was hoping, we spawned at the island that we needed. We noticed immediately there are a few Reaper ships nearby. We're gonna have to be careful of those. But if we play things right, I think that we can get around them and maybe sneak up on a few in third party if we're lucky enough.
Alright, we're going to go around. And the winds are in our favor, it looks like.
With resources and cargo tapped out at spawn, we're going to be heading east over to the Ancient Spire outpost. Hopefully sneak by a couple of those boats, pick up cargo, and then probably head north from there.
Let us slow way down. I want to check where those ships are. Okay, they're at a fortress.
Okay, it doesn't look like we have a whole lot of time here. We're going to stack up everything that we can. We're going to get it on the ship, and we're going to get the heck out of here.
Let's skedaddle. Once we get out, we'll check the map, make sure that we're going in the right direction, but for now we just need to move. It's a sloop. Is he sitting? It looks like a sloop that's sitting with his sails full and his anchor down.
Sailing north from Ancient Spire, I couldn't help myself but want to lay eyes on that marked ship as it hadn't moved in quite some time. I was trying to decide if this was a trap or maybe a new player. I figured that it could be worth it to try to get a little closer.
Something's wrong. I believe we're going north right now, right? Can't see it because of the dang waves. Oh, a shipwreck, yep.
Decided to go for the safer treasure here. It looks like the other ship had lifted their anchor and was attempting to run. I wasn't sure if I was outnumbered, but I didn't want to risk it this early on as we were just getting started. So we decided to go ahead and lock in a few items and then decide afterwards if it would be worth the chase.
We're still moving pretty slow. Okay, we're also pretty far from that other boat. Let's see.
Okay, so the timing of this could not have been better. Let me tell you something about my man Turkey here. Turkey is new to the game, and all he likes to do, and all he's been learning to do, is PvP. So ultimately we decided not to go with the shipwreck and turn instead and go for the ship.
You have eyes on him. Although he is a man of a lot of action, not a man of many words.
So I didn't realize it at the time, but the claim that I just made ends up ringing true throughout the entirety of my gameplay with my crewmate Turkey, while not speaking much at all, or really interacting with me directly in any manner. Ended up being one of the best crewmates that I could have asked for this day.
We're a little bit down. I know they have to go south if they want to go to a port anyway. But I don't think we're going to make an angle adjustment enough to make up the difference. They could also be going to that Skelly Fort. I'm wondering if they're going for the Skelly Fort.
So we finally make our way over to Plunder Outpost, and we realize that the ship isn't even there. Taking a quick look around, it doesn't seem like we see them, so I run down and I check the map, and looking at the direction they're going, they're after something else rather than just trying to offload their loot.
Oh, they're fighting. Oh, they're fighting this other boat. Let's see if they can sink them, and then we can go third party.
Realizing what's beginning to unfold in front of us, it seems like that ship wasn't even aware that we were following them. While they're marked on the map, we are currently hidden because we're members of the Merchant Alliance. So, we're going to see if we can sneak in after the fight has completed and see if we can scoop the loot.
Hey, we're gonna come over. Do you want me to? I can shoot you out of the cannon, and we can go anchor them.
While I typically prefer a more stealthy approach in scenarios like this, I saw the teammate wanted to be much more direct. So, like any good captain, I supported my crewmate and we jumped straight into the fight.
I'll go ahead and give us prep.
As I finished prepping the steerage, it was clear that my crewmate knew what he was doing on the cannon. We began peppering the side of the enemy ship immediately, and it seemed like they really didn't want to fight. Pulling up alongside what was left of the wreckage from the ship that they sank before our arrival, I jumped on the harpoon and decided to try to snag some of the treasure before it sank to the nothingness.
Focus on the fight.
Not expecting to do much damage, as we were both coming across each other rather quickly, we opted to try to annoy them a little bit to see if we could turn around and catch up before they fixed all of the issues we caused on their deck.
Oh, he jumped off. Very nice.
Once rounded, I noticed that my crewmate was still way off the ship, so rather than attempting to board the enemy, I just decided to pepper the side with cannonballs until he returned.
Let's go pick him up.
As we neared the guard towers, we picked up Turkey from his fight with the shark. We circled back to look at the enemy ship again and found that more loot was still floating from the sunken vessel before. As we got close, we decided to pick up some more of the treasure before engaging once again.
Hey, you need to shoot back. Need to repair the mast while he shoots.
Realizing that Turkey may not know the two roles of a two-person sloop, I tried to reassure him that I would be able to repair everything and bucket. He would just need to focus on the fighting. But we ended up fixing everything below deck as we got separated from the enemy once again. We then rounded the rocks and came upon a really interesting surprise.
I like how they said this is their conscious, and they sunk a guy that was just anchored out. Where are they at? They didn't sink, did they? They probably ran off. What the heck? Did they sink? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm turning around. No shot, they sank. They had to have left. He wants to sneak some of this treasure. Hey, you better be ready to shoot at these guys. They're coming back. Oh, this is a different boat.
The arrival of this next vessel was pretty unfortunate, seeing as we had just finished our first battle with the other ship. We hadn't even gotten the treasure yet, and we got pretty quick confirmation that they were not going to be friendly. Thankfully, we had plenty of supplies on the ship, so we had to get ready for round 2.
I'm turning us around. I don't want to fight them on our right. Like they're just flying right by us.
So it seemed like the players from the previous vessel swam over to the island. We're going to try to use this to our advantage and bring the enemy ship closer to the land.
That means we're going to need to get away from the island because we're just going to sit there. This should maybe do it. I think I can hold him off long enough. Yep, he's dead. I think they're cooked. Yeah, they're cooked. It doesn't matter. GG, guys. We got him sunk. Bro in a rowboat?
Something about these players made me a bit more uncomfortable than the post-fight of the first one.
Keep getting the
So I was trying to urge teammate to get everything together, but then it happened.
I'm not gonna jump down there. Oh. We're good. You guys like gags. We are fine. Oh, we didn't pick everything up though. As soon as I saw him coming up in the rowboat, I did not, I did not see the barrel on the back, but I saw him rowing.
Finally, we got the ship sorted. I took a look to the northeast and I noticed something. We had another ship coming in. I really couldn't believe it.
Another boat, man. That's crazy. I think we are solid. We're gonna have to be. We're gonna have to fight another guy.
Seeing yet another fight on the horizon, I took quick inventory of what supplies we had left and communicated with my crewmate. It looked like we still had a decent bit backlogged, but we really don't want to hang around for too much longer.
Oh, goodness. Ah, they're back. All right, I think we should take our leave. Hey, do y'all want to fight those other guys? We don't like them. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's fight the Reapers. I'm good with that.
So this actually ended up working out perfectly in our favor. The ship that we had run into had a vendetta against the same ship that we had been battling for the past hour. We decided to group up with them, and I believe ultimately that made much lighter work for the Reaper ship.
I'm gonna put up our, hey, mind the boat, I'm gonna put up our flag. We have the worst possible wind. Just come up.
Once establishing the alliance was complete, we turned our focus to the Reaper ship. We got situated as we came alongside, and the fight began.
They're kind of getting behind us right now. I'm gonna go anchor them. Shoot. There we go. I'm just gonna annoy him. Oh, RIP. Good on that guy, dude. I'm surprised they haven't sank yet. I'm on the boat. Oh, I am stuck. Hey, GG's, guys. Leave the rest for him.
Once the chaos settled, crewmate and I swung around to pick up the treasure from the final ship. While we intended to leave the majority for our alliance member, due to him being a solo, we did pick up the most valuable items. After scooping what was rightfully ours, we headed north to Port Merrick, where we would be making our final sail.
I'm not sure if he knows. Let me see if he wants to join the guild.
Whatever you say, Boomer.
Pulling into Port Merrick, it was finally ready for us to sell the treasure. While we wouldn't be offloading the cargo, all items of value are to be removed from the ship and sold to the merchant.
Oh, he left the, Oh man, he left right whenever we were going to start selling.
While unfortunate timing for our alliance member, it was the perfect timing for us to offload everything that was needed to the merchant and get on our way with the cargo that we have left through the merchant alliance.
Dang, I didn't realize how much cargo those guys had.
As my crewmate and I stacked the commodities back on the ship, we planned our second rounding of the map through our trading interests. While there's plenty more to be had in this session, that may be a story for another day.
Alright, get ready.